Hey, I appreciate you. Everything that you've done for me.
I really like Terence Crawford, right, because of his switch hitting style. Now, Terence Crawford is due a massive, he's due a massive performance, and I think Canelo is made for him. Canelo doesn't fight with any urgency anymore.
I know his spirit.
Yeah?
Yeah, he got a killer in him. He a silent killer. I've been around niggas like that in the hood. Them niggas lay back until you bring it out of them, then they just...
Terence Crawford wrapped up his final day of training camp before the big fight with Canelo Alvarez. Turki Alalshik also joined him at the camp, showing strong support for Crawford. Terence expressed gratitude toward Turki for being there and helping him on this journey. Despite the tough preparations, he reminded everyone that the job is not finished yet and carried himself with confidence that he would come out victorious in the ring.
Hey, appreciate you. Everything that you've done for me. You and Riyadh City.
You must
The job ain't done yet.
Yeah.
Job ain't done yet.
Yeah.
But
It's Saturday, deliver the job.
But listen, I appreciate the opportunity.
No retirement.
Terence Crawford's final stretch of preparation has been marked by relentless effort and determination as he pushes himself for the biggest fight of his career against Canelo Alvarez. In his training camp, Crawford has been sparring intensely, sharpening his reflexes, and perfecting his defensive strategies while ensuring his offensive output remains crisp and powerful. His coaches and team emphasize the discipline and focus he has maintained, portraying him as a fighter who has left no stone unturned in camp. The video footage shows him working tirelessly, his body lean and conditioned, ready to step into the ring with full confidence. Crawford's determination shines through his words as he confidently declares that victory is within his grasp, even though the challenge will not be easy. His interviews and training footage reveal a man who thrives on pressure, understanding the magnitude of facing a champion like Canelo, but never doubting his own abilities. His statements reflect a fighter who not only trains for physical readiness, but also conditions his mind to remain unshaken. He assures fans that no matter how tough the fight becomes, his strategy, discipline, and self-belief will guide him to success.
How do you see this fight with Canelo going?
I'm definitely going to win the fight, for sure. But, I think it's going to be a tough fight. I think he's going to bring the best out of me. I'm going to bring the best out of him, and it's going to be exciting.
Many fighters who sometimes overtrain in pursuit of perfection, Crawford has been wise in his approach. He openly shares that he doesn't want to push his body beyond its limits, preferring instead to give his best within structured training sessions. This shows his maturity as an athlete who understands the importance of recovery and balance. He emphasizes that his intense effort in camp is enough preparation, and that additional strain could cause fatigue or injury before fight night.
Right now, I'm not training hard. I'm not even training, really. I don't want to overtrain because me personally, when I go in the gym, I give my all, and I don't want to burn myself out.
Lester Martinez, Crawford's chief sparring partner, has given chilling warnings about what Canelo is about to face. Having spent countless hours in the ring with Terence during camp, Martinez confidently states that Crawford's power is something even Canelo will struggle to deal with. He insists that, despite people believing Canelo is the naturally bigger man, Crawford feels just as big and strong in the ring. According to Martinez, the intensity of Terence's punches has left him convinced that a beast is coming for Canelo. These statements add weight to Crawford's preparations, as sparring partners often provide the most accurate perspective on a fighter's true form in camp.
No, está como dicen muchos, está cabrón. Está preparado, está listo, a pesar de venir de una categoría muy abajo, subir a la 168, pues yo tengo los sparring con él. Tanto lo he ayudado como he sentido que él me ha ayudado también a mí. Entonces, anteriormente estaba enfocado en ayudarlo, pero luego que me dijeron que yo iba a pelear, ¿sabes qué? Necesito ayudarte, pero que me ayudes. Y ya en el ring nos entendemos, yo casi no hablo inglés. Todavía voy practicándolo, pero en el ring nos entendemos muy bien y hay una buena vibra, pero él está listo y yo también estoy listo.
El tema del peso, ¿cómo crees lo afectará en la noche de la pelea haciendo sparring con él?
¿Cómo?
Haciendo sparring con Terence, la gente habla, pues el Canelo es muy grande, 2 categorías.
Bueno, en realidad en tamaño creo que están iguales, pero en diferencia de peso, sí, a lo mejor Canelo está más acostumbrado a esa categoría que Terence, pero te digo, vengo haciendo sparring con él desde que estaba en las 147 libras, mi primer sparring con él en las 147, yo era ya 168, sigo siendo 168, y lo único que hizo ahora pues es subir de peso, aumentar de peso, y sí se siente muy diferente haber hecho sparring con él en 147 y ahora hacer sparring con él en 168, pero yo creo que...
¿Cómo se siente diferente?
En el sentido que le he sentido más pegada, más explosivo, la rapidez, el snap lo tiene todavía el cabrón, no lo ha perdido, lo he sentido, pero creo que la nutrición que lleva, el equipo de trabajo con el que tiene.
That Crawford is tailor-made to dismantle Canelo Alvarez. In his analysis, Mackenzie argues that many of the fighters Canelo faced in recent years were not truly elite, suggesting that Crawford presents a unique challenge unlike any before. His view is that Terence's versatility, ability to adapt mid-fight, and natural ring IQ make him perfectly suited to expose Canelo's flaws. Mackenzie points out that while Canelo has been successful against a wide variety of opponents, he has not faced someone with Crawford's level of skill, timing, and precision.
Over the years, when you look, since he's been off the Mad Cow meat, right? You look at his last 5 fights, he's boxed ordinary fighters, you know, and they're not in the same league. They're really not in the same league. And I think to myself, his last 5 fights, even what's that kid's name? Hamza Shiraz, right? Mm-hmm. So he boxed in his last fight. He knocked out, what's the kid's name?
Belanga.
Right, he knocked out Belanga. Belanga took your man there. He took him the distance. Now you only got to balance it up. If Belanga can take him the distance, you got to say to yourself, what is Terence Crawford going to do to Canelo Cotto. I've got the names mixed up. Yeah, right. So what's he going to do to you know what? I look at the fight and I think to myself, I really like Terence Crawford, right, because of his switch hitting style. Now Terence Crawford is due a massive performance, and I think Canelo's made for him. Canelo doesn't fight with any urgency anymore. You don't get any head movement from him anymore. He doesn't show you a punch and hit you with another one anymore. There's no variety in his whole sort of makeup. And I look at him and I think to myself, Canelo's become, just in my opinion, I think he's become a little bit pedestrian in as much as goes in straight lines, comes out in straight lines. There's no urgency to his work.